This here is our 1945 knucklehead bobber. Bret Hart built the bike. It was one of his personal bikes up in Marion County. It has a real Harley Davidson knucklehead motor with an early knuckle timing cover on it. Those are real genuine knuckle heads, real genuine knuckle cases, real genuine knuckle oil pump, genuine knuckle frame, knuckle springer. It has an actual cycle ray guide headlight. There's a real headlight, it even has a real lens. Here, this little number here tells us the lens is real. The aftermarket ones do not have a number. There's a real headlight. Duncan just built the oil pump. He built it rather for me because it was something, which I'm not really happy with. I don't like my bike something. Now, all 10 primaries will grip to some degree, depending how much clearance there is on the lower end. There's no seal on these other ones. They're just roller bearing and steel on steel. So they're going to have a little sump under it to a degree, but it shouldn't be something out the oil pump. So we built the oil pump. She's running beautiful. I'm going to fire it up and ride it here. Had to go get some gas. Again, these numbers are not Harley numbers. They are factory Harley Davidson replacement cases with replacement belly numbers. People would buy these cases new with no numbers, put whatever stamps they had in them. It's perfectly legal, and go down the road. Not everybody could afford a set of Harley Davidson number stamps. So not everybody could afford a running $50 knucklehead. So you bought a set of replacement cases for $15, $20 at the Harley dealer. Your buddies had heads, they had springers, they had frames. You went and built yourself a bike, a whole bike all as a cool bobber for 50, 60, 70 bucks. Instead of starting for something that's stock, which people did not want, and trying to build that. So there were $50 bikes out in the country. In the city, a stock knucklehead was $500. That was a lot of money in the 60s and 50s. A ton of money. So your junkyards were filled with knuckles and pants. At the time, they were just like Hondas today. Just because this is 2013, they were not always this expensive motorcycle. That's not the reality behind the machine. They're expensive today because they've all been used up and thrown out and broken. There are not very many of them left. But at one time, they were common. So we're going to fire it up. And this little thing will do what it's supposed to do, and let me put it back in the stand. Come on. There we go. Back in the stand. Oops. Adjust this here. So we're going to fire it up. Now the kickstand, or not the kickstand, the kickstand itself is a little short because it's a stock length kickstand with a little bit of a rake neck. So it sits up rather high, and the kicker arm is an extended stroker arm. So unless it's leaning over, I can't get a complete throw on it. The man who built this bike is 6'8", 300 pounds, and I'm not that big. I'm not even close to that big. So I have to have it leaning over a little bit to start it. So we turn a little bit, turn our gas on, turn our key on, and she should fire up. Sort of. Again. nice and hot now, landing fine. This here's our key switch down here. And we have no lights yet.